So obviously, I don't really cover UK politics on my YouTube channel, and I did for when the Queen died, and I think I'm gonna have to do it again because I'm just sitting here, obviously reading about Rishi Sunak, who I actually predicted to become Prime Minister like a year and a half ago. There's actually video evidence. I'm gonna put it in a future video for you guys to see, and I'm reading about how much, like how rich he is, him and his wife, and I knew this anyway, but it's just so depressing and I literally don't know how to like contain my anger at the situation. Like I hate the UK so much, and I feel like people just don't hate it as much as they should. And I'm not just talking about the Tories. I'm like watching Keir Starmer go on LBC and talk about how, Labour aren't that different from the Tories on immigration and talking about like basically austerity policies, and it's just so maddening. And like I'm a doomer anyway, but I'm just sitting here and I'm just thinking, how is the country that I'm like from and that I'm obviously going to go back to living in, how is it so fucked? Like, that's what I'm really thinking about when I'm, I'm in Cambodia at the moment, but also in Vietnam, and I'm thinking about like, so-called democracy in the UK. What democracy? This one party state, basically a Tory state, where like 180 people choose our new leader, who's not even one of us. He's literally the richest member of parliament is our new prime minister, and we're at a time where the last prime minister basically tanked the economy by trying to do massive tax cuts for the rich. So what do? We get a new prime minister who literally is the richest guy in parliament. It's absolute, like, it's a farce, it's a joke. And that's why, like, I think people just have no faith in so-called liberal democracy, because you cannot have a democracy under capitalism. And I'm just getting so fucking angry about this. And I'm going to go on a big rant tomorrow. I've decided, I don't cover UK politics, but I kind of have to tomorrow because I need to get this out. Like the Queen, like watching the reaction to the Queen really pumped me up because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with like 90% of English people? English people, I'm going to make the distinction, not British people as a whole. And I feel this way about not just Tory supporters, but some sort of Labour supporters, like these people who think Keir Starmer is a good guy, and every time he says something bad, they just say, well, he has to win an election. Because as we all know, to win an election, you have to just act like the Tories, right? Apparently, that is the way to go.